Hi, my name is Cody Gregory, and today I'm doing my persuasive speech on kayak versus canoeing. Kayaking is better in so many different ways. Kayakings are light, they're stable, you can go by yourself, and you got so much more gear you can get for them. Alright, now I'm going to talk about why they're lightweight. Kayaks are lightweight and easy to carry by yourself. I mean, you can go out and you can put one and carry it over your head if you're going by yourself. You don't have to worry about going with other people or having two people to carry it. You can go by yourself. They're easy to put up by yourself. So if you got like a roof rack on top of your vehicle, you can just throw it right up there. It's not they're they're probably about 50, 60 pounds. They're really lightweight. Carol Cronin said a kayak is a boat you can launch by yourself without much prep work whenever the urge strikes. I got that from boats.com. And now it's stability. Now kayaks you can get like kayaks that you can stand up in, and you can get them where you can't stand up in them. They got a bunch of different kinds of them. You got ocean kayaks, which are really long and narrow. Then you got kayaks that are made to stand up in, so when you're fishing, you can stand up and fish, or you can sit down in. Sit on. Then you got sit on top kayaks, and you got sit inside kayaks. Sit on top kayaks, they self-bail water, which means they got little holes going down through the hole, and when water comes up over the top of them, it'll drain right back out. And then some kayaks are made to stand up in and fish out of. So if you're going along the bank and you're in the lake, you can just stand up and you can paddle a little ways and you can start fishing. You don't have to sit down or anything. You can just stand there, which is really nice. And then kayaks are Jamie at paddlesports.com said kayaks are ideal for open water and rough sea conditions because they don't take on much water. So even if you got a sit-in side kayak, you can buy skirts that will go over where you sit, and it will keep all the water out. You don't have the water won't go up inside the boat with you. And then I got to sit on top kayaks, and the water will just, like, once it comes up in the boat, it drains right back out. It won't stay in the boat. So it's really nice so that when you're going floating or anything, if you hit a wave and water comes up, it's gone. You don't have to worry about having to pull over to the side and drain the water out or anything, or dumping everything out of your boat or anything for that. And then now you can go by yourself. People can go by themselves whenever they want. Like, so if you wake up one morning and you say you want to go floating, or you just get off work and you want to go floating, you don't have to wait for your friends or buddies or family or anything to get there and go. You can just load up your kayak by yourself, since they're lightweight, and throw it on top of your vehicle or in the back of your truck or trailer and go. I mean, they're super lightweight. You don't have to wait for your friends and family to get there to help you load it. Cliff Jacobson said, people who like to go alone find that a kayak is easier to paddle and control than a canoe. It takes some skill to paddle a canoe in a straight line, especially if you don't have a partner. I found that on paddling.com. And then gear. You got a bunch of different gear you can get. Like, you can get different seats. You can get different kayak paddles. I mean, kayak paddles have two blades, like this one right here. This is a bending branch paddle. You don't have to have one that's real special. You can get them cheap. You can get them at Walmart. It don't matter. But when you're paddling a kayak, it's so much easier and it's faster, it seems like, because you got two blades. You got two blades. You don't have to worry about anybody in the back or anything like that either. So you're just by yourself. And then you can get different seats for them. Kayak seats like this, they just slide in and out. And then that way, if you go camping and you want to have a seat, you can just pull this out of your kayak and sit down on it. It extends up. You can move the backrest back and forward. You can move it a whole bunch of different positions. I mean, just the seats are so much better than a canoe. I mean, that alone makes kayaking a lot better. Just the seats and how comfortable you're going to be. because a lot of times when you go out in a canoe, you don't have no backrest or anything. You just gotta like a board you sit on the canoe. And these you got a backrest that you can just sit there on. You're super comfortable. You can put your seat up and down. You can move it forward and back however you want on your boat. Tristan Kennedy said on Importa.com, another crucial difference between kayaking gear and canoeing gear is the design of the paddles. Kayaking paddles have two blades, one on each side, while canoeing paddles have one, and kayaking paddles are or canoeing paddles are shorter. So I mean, you're gonna be able to move faster because you can paddle a lot easier with a kayak. I mean, canoe, you're gonna have to go from one side and then the other side. Kayaking, it's just you got two blades, one for each side, so it's just so much easier to paddle. It's so much easier to get around in. You can go in shallower spots with kayak. So hopefully I'll see you out in the water enjoying kayaking. Because remember, kayaking is a lot better than canoeing.